we're trying to crown Ant a little too quick.
I would rather have Cade leave my team than I would Brunson. I'm not gonna lie. I think Ayton was a terrible. Ayton looked very bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Watching Mobley's game and thinking about the closest comparison I could think of, I see Kevin Garnett. Yeah, we go ahead, jump right in. We got some good topics today. We're gonna talk about opening night last night with the Lakers versus the Warriors, the Thunder versus the Rockets, and the Knicks game just wrapped up too. So we could start with that. Y'all got any initial thoughts on that Knicks Cavs? I know Narja, you got the D-Mitch take.
I'll start this off a little bit. So starting on the Knicks side, I mean, obviously the goal of the Knicks this year was to bring more depth into the team. Obviously, try to eliminate Jalen Brunson, have the ball in his hands once again. And I like what they're trying to plan right now. I like the direction they're going in towards. They picked up Jordan Clarkson. Kolek I think Kolek has a good role off the bench now. I don't know what class he went to.
Kolek.
Yeah, Yabusele. Got Yabusele from Philly. So they have a good direction of what they're trying to do. Obviously, Jalen Brunson shot bad. So, I mean, it's not really a game that really takes something big away from him. He shot bad, but they still got the win, which is really what they needed last year. They relied way too heavily on him. Cat's playing through a hamstring injury too, so yeah. I don't want to say take the game with a grain of salt, excuse me, but I just overall like the direction that they're going in, because in the playoffs, I mean, obviously you need a go-to guy, but you see the formula. I mean, you see it with the Celtics and their depth. You see it with the Nuggets when they won their depth. That's the key. The chip. I think the era of the big threes now and the big duos is cool. I think the direction teams are going in now. You just saw with OKC too. Whoever has the deepest team is they're gonna just win every year.
Right. So you gotta have.
So you're gonna see that a lot in the NBA.
That's what I know with the Knicks.
Definitely.
Go ahead.
Definitely saw that there's a big difference in a lot of the games, especially that OKC game. When we go talk about that, that was a huge difference maker. But especially going into this Cavs game, I feel I don't know. Every time the Cavs kept on making a run, they more stopping and coming back just because they had that depth. Tyler Kolek looked really good off the bench. I thought Jordan Clarkson was going to be a bigger threat, but I didn't really like him. Deuce McBride always been solid, but I think depth is going to be huge, and whoever can stay play a big role in who makes the playoffs and gets through it.
For sure. Yeah, I think the depth, because last year the problem with the Knicks was depth, especially playoff time. Pacers running out 10 deep, and the Knicks, all they got to show for it is Miles McBride. I think in the production from Kolek, they got Yabusele, just some other guys will help them. I don't know about finals, or championship. It's too early, but I think that's gonna help. We're gonna see. And with the Cavs, I mean, to me, it just looked like a team that was missing Garland. Lonzo is a good pickup. And we was talking about the Lonzo hype earlier. I don't know, folks thinking Lonzo finna come back and be Chino Hill Lonzo, but it's a good pickup. But yeah,
I think Lonzo looks straight though. Really good. Of course, his numbers don't pop out the stat sheet and everything, but he looked really good. He did have some a little costly turnovers, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to make some passes that he's probably used to make. He got to get used to being back on the court and everything, but he looked solid. He was getting some good rebounds, making some good leaps. All he had was 3 points, but it was a good, nice time three.
Because I think he had
Sam Merrill. I already know that dude had the chop, but that dude was chopping that thing today. That man. Yeah, boy, Sam Merrill was going crazy.
I'll specify it a little bit because Lonzo, he just didn't shoot. 1 for 7 from 3, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. That's not bad at all. Obviously the shooting is going to come to him for the Cavs in general. Really, I do think. I don't know how much Darius Garland really sustains as a second option. You don't know how I feel about Donovan Mitchell. I think that's the best shooting guard in the league. It's been like that for a couple of years. That's not really a crazy take. You see how he rises in the playoffs. He rises to the occasions, even against teams that are deeper. whatever coverage they run against him, really. But that was the one thing I'll probably be able to take away when I looked at the game. Me looking at the box score right now, I just don't know how much I really trust Evan Mobley to be a second option on the Cavs. I think better off on a contending team. I think he's that third option, that anchor, that Draymond Green role, that Chris Bosh role. I think that's where it really fits for Evan Mobley. So I wouldn't really be surprised. It's only first game at the deadline. I mean, they go shop for another scorer, a bench piece maybe, but what y'all think?
I think with Mobley, I don't want to come off as like I'm trying to clip farm or sound crazy on the first podcast, but just watching Mobley's game and thinking about the closest comparison I could think of, I see Kevin Garnett. When I look at like that. If you think about his like what Mobley provides and his versatility, who can you really? I mean, maybe Giannis. Like you can't really compare that. Like this, I like this like era of bigs, like the slim bigs, like a Chet Mobley. Like that's what's starting to become a premium in the league. If you really want to compete at the highest level, like that's why I'm so high in the Cavs. Really, is because of Mobley. Then you got Mitch. Like I think for me, that's I got the Cavs coming out the East this year. I think they could really be that dangerous. Mobley takes the step he's supposed to take. He looked good tonight. If you look at the box score, he had a good game.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not trying to clear. I genuinely believe that. Like I'm not saying he's Kevin Garnett, but he has that potential.
He did just come off a deep here. You know what I'm saying? KG, that's some big shoes to fill. Want to live up to that? You know what I'm saying?
Keep in mind, for Mobley is still like year 3 or like he's still young. He's just scraping the surface of what he's supposed to be.
Yeah, what I really like is he's starting to kind of get that 3 ball down. He seems he's getting a lot more comfortable shooting that. I think he got some one had a hand up, like still chopped that thing down. Before he was kind of leaving it, he wasn't really confident that he's going to knock it down. Now it's looking like, at least from his first game, that he might be a threat from the 3-point line.
I do think truly, like I said, Donovan Mitchell's the best 2 in the league, but I do think they go as far as Evan Mobley raises them. I think that's the ultimate ceiling raiser.
He pushing that deep. He making sure we know that.
No, I agree.
I about that.
Best 2 guard. I don't know. We could talk about best once we get to the top 10 because I have 1 2 guard over D Mitch, but he looked good tonight. With no Garland, but you got to think with no Garland, it like D Mitch kind of has to go off. Like he's taking a lot of shots, and I think Strus and Hunter were out too.
But I think this game, like he didn't really start taking a bunch of shots until the second half. First half, he was really cool, and he only had like 2-3 buckets in that first half, and then once that second half, he started off like strong. He just kept it going, and I feel like if he got it going in the first half, he probably could have kept it close, and the game probably could have, they probably might have been able to get that dub, but
yeah.
He definitely at least top 2 shooting guards in the league.
Yeah, it was a good game. Like I would say the Cavs are nice. My biggest thing is Darius Garland. I feel like they can maybe move past him, but then it is like you would have to go shopping for another scorer because Donovan Mitchell is your main scorer. I don't really see Evan Mobley being a 2 like that. They have a good, they got a good depth. I know we were talking about Alonzo, kind of having a slow game, but Lonzo had like a Lonzo game, not a lot of points, but a lot of rebounds, a lot of assists, like a hard worker kind of. What he does isn't going to show up on the stat sheet. He's like a hustle player. So the Cavs have some upside, but it really is what are they going to do later down the line, and what does it look like when Darius Garland comes back? For the Knicks, I would say the Knicks look smooth. Last year their issue was like depth. They got depth. No longer running, 10 players into the ground. They got off Thibodeau. You're just going to have a change in New York. I think it'll be a drastic change. No Josh Hart. They still won. Josh Hart's going to add to that team. You got a lot of depth.
I forgot Josh
Jordan Clarkson.
I did.
I'm saying Josh Hart didn't even play. You still got Mikal Bridges.
This year. I like the rotation. Like you got Clarkson coming out the bench getting like Clarkson give you like a smooth 10 minutes.
They still got Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, another thing I feel like we should point out too is that Brunson didn't even like have a very like a Brunson game. He didn't really have like a very efficient, like crazy good scoring game, and they still found a way to get the dub without Josh Hart. So I feel like that's a very good positive for Knicks fans to look at going forward. Pat looked good. One thing he has to work on is that foul trouble. I feel like one thing last season he was consistently in foul trouble, and that seems to be continuing. If he can just get out of that, I feel like they're gonna be real smooth going forward.
What are your like ceiling or like expectations on the Knicks going into the playoffs? Or just like thinking, I know it's early. Don't overreact off the first game, but like early predictions for the Knicks and the Cavs.
Like, no matter how the game went, I think everybody knows coming into this year, with Jason Tatum being hurt, the Celtics not being as strong as they were, and with Halliburton being hurt now, the East is wide open. So really, I think this year, this finals are bust for the Knicks. Honestly, I do think it's early to say, but when you have opportunities like this where damn near consensus top 10 players aren't really playing, I mean, if you don't make a finals, it's a big disappointment.
Yeah.
So that's where I stand when it comes to it.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with you. I
definitely agree.
Because, like you said, no Tatum, no Halliburton. Milwaukee not really gonna do nothing. You can pay attention to the Sixers. We were kind of talking about it earlier. Like VJ Edgecombe looked pretty good. Sixers won with no Paul George and Embiid. Embiid only had 4 points. So it's a big.
He was limited today.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a big if. But if the Sixers can stay healthy, the Sixers can be up there. But it really should be the Cavs.
Future, like, looking at the future, VJ and Maxey could be the best guard duo in the NBA. If I don't want to overreact VJ one game, but VJ I think could be cold. Like the
Kane is a part of that backcourt too. Which
I feel like my conference matchups.
Yeah, you put McCain off the bench though. That would be me. I'll pull McCain off the bench.
Well, yeah, McCain was looking really good too.
They have Quentin Grimes coming off the bench too.
Oh yeah, see, then you have McCain.
If the Sixers could somehow be fully healthy, Paul George and B, everybody is playing. That's a big if, but I think they can make a run in the playoffs.
Yeah, and we were talking about earlier how definitely important the Sixers definitely got that if they're a fully healthy team. So I think they come. I feel like it's going to be them, the Cavs, the Pistons, and the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like those are my 4 Eastern Conference Finals teams.
Yeah. All right.
Hawks might get.
What did you say?
I don't know.
What did you say? You said the Cavs, the Knicks, the Pistons, and who?
And the Sixers.
Cavs,
the Sixers.
Knicks. No. Oh, you did say the Cavs, Knicks, Pistons. That's cool.
I might
maybe
take out
say
the
the Magic. I think the Magic have a very complete team. And Bane. I like Anthony Black off the bench. That's one of my sleepers, Anthony Black.
I didn't get to watch a little bit of it. I'm gonna watch them going into the season. I didn't get to watch their game today though. They did get the dub though, so
yeah, they look good.
Yeah, I got Magic. Magic gonna be my sleeper team. I think the Magic are gonna be really good this year. I think with them getting Desmond Bane is exactly what they needed.
That's a big addition because that's what they were missing last year. Once they got into the playoffs, just that scoring from the 2 guard. They had KCP. KCP was doing nothing, and they still were able to. I think they won 6 games with the Celtics last year with KCP out there.
Yeah.
Getting banged, they could really make a run.
The Suggs? What about Suggs? Is Suggs playing or is he still injured?
Yeah, he did play.
He played today. I'm not sure if he was limited or not though.
Okay. Yeah, so I think he needs Suggs need to. I don't know if he needs to take a leap or if he needs to be a better floor general, but they're gonna need Suggs to really.
I don't think they need too much from Suggs. It's just he's your point guard. You need to really be a floor general. And they also got.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they had Tyus Jones too. They signed him. So that's they signed him.
Yeah.
That's a calm point guard. They traded Cole Anthony too, so I think they was we need an actual point guard to come in and be a floor general.
Yeah, I like Jalen Suggs though. Jalen Suggs was a great point guard for the Magic last year.
So, yeah, he was good before.
They're trying to transition over to this Warriors. Warriors.
Tell me, we looking real good.
I'm gonna let the Warriors fans talk.
I'll let you start here.
You know what I'm saying? I got 2 words for you, Jonathan Kuminga, bro. I was nervous about like the whole offseason drama and everything. Whether or not they're gonna sign him, I low key wanted to keep him because he's still a young prospect. He has a lot of like raw talent, raw athleticism that just puts it all together. You could be a great player, and if he puts that three ball together, like if that's a consistent thing throughout the year, you might see a nice little push in the playoffs from the Warriors. I'm not gonna lie. Jimmy doing Jimmy things. He looking good, drawing a lot of fouls. A lot today just because of how good we looked. I also think it's just how bad the Lakers like outside of Luka and Austin Reeves, bro. The Lakers didn't really generate a lot of anything. I think Ayton was a terrible. Ayton looked very bad. I'm not gonna lie. Good.
But we knew this though. We knew this. The Lakers knew this.
Like that Rockets game. Like I was just like tuning in every once in a while. Like Luka was generating like damn near all of the Lakers' points, and I feel like come playoff time, when the other players other than him and Reeves to step up. Of course, they're missing Braun, so that piece that they're gonna be missing, but that's gonna be for a good little minute. So they're gonna have to definitely step things up.
Yeah, I think I was saying it earlier. I think with the Lakers, they just don't have the supporting cast for me to have a real deep playoff run. I think they have enough having Braun, Luka. You have Austin Reeves to be at least top 6 seed in the West. But Luka, like just watching the game yesterday, like Luka has to be Superman pretty much for them to even be in the game. Like Luka was doing everything, and the people like Marcus Smart. We knew Aiden wasn't. I mean, I had a little hope in Aiden, just like a new start in LA, but I mean, we know what Aiden is at this point. He's not like he's gonna shy away from contact.
That's the first game. You don't want to jump at that soon.
I just don't think they had the supporting cast. Marcus Smart was a cool addition. Jake LaRavia was a cool addition, but those aren't moving the needle.
Yeah. Another thing. Will Richard, rookie for the Warriors. Another player who's like, he looked really good. Like, of course, his numbers didn't pop up on the stat sheet, but like when he was in, he was making a lot of good plays. He was in the right place, a lot of moments. He was. I feel like that's a really big addition and a great depth piece if we're gonna have deep playoff run aspirations. And then, do y'all think Buddy Hield? You think this Buddy Hield is gonna be consistent for the whole year? You think he's just having another beginning of the year boom?
Yeah, because last year he started off hot. Like I think they were saying his first 5 games last year he had 23s and then fell off a cliff.
You're a regular season player though. Buddy Hield is always going to shoot. He shoots best when there's no expectations. Like second you get some pressure on Buddy Hield start folding.
He came up clutch in that game 7 against the Rockets last year, but I do think with the Warriors this year, with the glaring piece that we obviously saw that was missing last year was a consistent 2, and really ever since they lost Klay Thompson, a consistent 2, a shooting guard. I mean, they've been switching between Podziemski. They threw Moody in there a little bit, and they were throwing like a bunch of different people at this 2. And now even Jimmy now plays the 2, but the depth at the 2 was a glaring problem for a while. But now you see they have Will Richard, they have Melton rehabbing Moody now, so their POA, their point of attack is way better now than it was in past like references. They had pods out there guarding Luka, I'm pretty sure they were playing like 2 years ago or a year ago, whatever. So when it comes to that, that's where a spot they've improved. Obviously, Jimmy Butler. Any star I feel like you put next to Steph. Steph is the ultimate hub when it comes to offense. I don't even think that's really a discussion. I mean, you throw him next to anybody, he's going to generate open looks. And even Jimmy himself is still a creator. He opens looks for others as well. But I do see the Warriors as contenders if they do make another move. I think it is time to really get a big man. I don't like Draymond really playing at the 5 most of the game, bro. Really, at 6'6".
What y'all think about Horford?
You said what?
What y'all think about Horford?
I agree.
Warriors fans.
You should have started.
I feel like he fit the. I know. I've been seeing a lot of people like just cooking like Horford, like he need to retire, but I feel like he fit y'all system a little bit.
Does he? Does he really?
Yeah.
I feel like they needed like a agile kind of big who can stretch the floor, like just someone who can run with them, because the Warriors are going to be doing a lot of running. Like Warriors are like a fast-paced team, and they're not really gonna slow the pace.
Whenever they kind of try and run, they just put Draymond at the 5. Like
That's
when
what
they're
I'm
really
saying,
trying
though.
to get that up and down lineup.
I feel like that 5 spot was really flexible. I mean, I like what Jay said. Obviously, anybody, a big that could run, really. I mean, they tried to. I do say they tried to do that with Tracy a little bit. Tracy Jackson Davis, TJD a little bit. They tried that. They tried it with Wiseman a little bit. It was a little iffy. I mean, any 5 that you put next to Steph, either as a roller, like as a slipper, because obviously when they call up that high pick and roll and they slip, you get that backdoor lob. He's going to be open. Or even a popper. I mean, you see when they double step, they tried a little bit with Quentin Post in the playoffs a little bit last year. Quentin Post is a pretty good shooter. I think, like, once again, like, that's what Steph allows when it comes to playing next to Steph. I feel like it doesn't have to be a defined role as a 5. I think you can put any version of a 5 next to Steph, and I think they'd be successful. They have championship aspirations, excuse me. But me, I'm a big Warriors.
Big, I like to the Warriors. You talk about running, Nick Claxton. Like, who could really run the floor, catch lobs, block shots. Like, that's really all y'all need.
It's like you need space. Like Nick Claxton is gonna hog the paint up.
Yeah. I don't know if
Nick Claxton
is, but I mean, Curry and like the Warriors have played with big. They played with Kevin Looney for 10 years. Like, they play with bigs who don't need to shoot the ball necessarily.
Yeah, I feel like
was like more of a hustler, like rebounder.
You know, like I feel like especially like if you're looking in the West, you see like a lot of these like just based on that Rockets OKC game, you got double big lineups, a lot of size is starting to dominate the playoffs. We definitely need at least one more big piece to at least just match other team size. Outside of like turnovers, I feel like rebounding was another one of like our big problems when it comes to like why we can't make the deep run. I feel like spacing, I mean, if like I said, if Kuminga continues to shoot, we could be good on spacing. You know what I'm saying? And we just need to like implement another big. Horford, of course, to space the floor, but he's just not like a dominating big. And I feel like that's something that we might need, and maybe not just to start, but just like to switch up the lineups. That way, we just throw different looks at teams.
So
yeah, I agree.
I got a question for y'all. I got a question for y'all before we switch the topic or whatever. So obviously, y'all know the Kuminga situation, right? He was asking to be traded. He was asking for all this money last year. Let's just say theoretically he hoops out and he has a good year up until January, wherever the deadline is. Let's say the Warriors are like a top 4 seed. 3 seed. Do y'all still trade him if Trey Murphy or like a Herb Jones is on the table? Like, what? How do y'all look at that point of view?
I mean, based off your example, if Trey Murphy is available, I'm trading Kuminga in a heartbeat. But I don't think
a heartbeat.
Trey Murphy. Do y'all know how good Trey Murphy is?
I do, but I'm just thinking of it in the sense of
Trey Murphy is like really has the potential to be like a damn near all-star. I don't know if I could say that for Kuminga.
He does, but doesn't Jonathan Kuminga and Jonathan Kuminga be
to be an all-star? I mean,
yeah,
I don't know if Kuminga would be an all-star in the Warriors system playing next to Curry, but if you trade him, he goes flourishes somewhere else. I could see him being an all-star. But Trey Murphy, think about Trey Murphy in that Warriors system though. Like, could shoot the ball, could put it on the flight. Trey Murphy could do a lot on the offensive end and defensive end.
He could, but I feel like if you were gonna shop out Jonathan Kuminga, what did they sign him? They gave him 2 years.
They gave him I think it's a year qualifying. I think it's a qualifying offer this year.
It's only 1 year.
Yeah, it might be a 2 year. I might be right.
I feel like if they were going to trade Kuminga though, if they were going to trade Kuminga, they would have done it by now.
46.8 mil.
Yeah, if they were going to trade Kuminga, I feel like they would have did it by now. Because he's complaining. Why would you wait until he's all of a sudden playing good to trade him?
But it's not him though. It's the Warriors. Like, they just don't want to give him up. That was my thing. That's how
it's a membership and the coaching. Yeah,
his value is gonna rise. So it's not even gonna be like
so you could y'all say basically they could get more out of trading him now than what they could before.
Easily, yeah. If he plays well.
I mean, that's it. Y'all basing off of one game. You think Kuminga is gonna play like this the whole season? we know Kaminga's track
I think
record.
he can be.
He's young.
we know
He's young
Kaminga.
though. That's the thing. Like he's going to continue to improve. So that's why I'm saying like we got to see throughout the season. But if he continues to play the way like a lot of the stuff that he struggled with last year, you've seen him kind of do a lot better with that in this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was making the right passes. He was in the right places at the right times. You know, he wasn't like as out of control as he used to be when he was handling the ball. And of course, like that 3 ball, bro, that joint is just so promising.
Nah, he looked good.
Yeah,
That's so promising.
he did.
He
Yeah,
did look
it was a
good.
good sign. It was definitely a good sign for him yesterday. But it is like, what will he do? My thing is the lineup changes. Like personally, I thought they should have done Horford starting. I don't really see the reason why you bring him off the bench. Because then you can just slide Draymond into that 4 spot where he belongs, and then you can continue to bring Kuminga off the bench. Like I don't really see a place where you can put Jimmy and Kuminga side by side because they're basically the same player.
I think that Moses Moody missed the game. I think they normally start Moody right there next to to Jimmy.
So is Moody gonna get more minutes than Kuminga?
I mean, in the playoffs, Moody played more than Kuminga, but Kuminga in the I think Kuminga like he might have flipped the switch or something.
This year, you think he'll get more minutes than Kuminga? You think?
I think that spot is really Melton. Like when Melton comes back and he's obviously healthy and he's rehabbing now. I think that spot is really because that run they went on last year a little bit right before he got hurt. I know they beat Dallas and they beat.
That was early though. That was like earlier in the
year. They looked a lot better when that too. I mean, that's another secondary ball handler. I think he's a better ball handler than Moody. You saw him on Memphis.
I'm not really sold on Moody. I thought you could trade Moody. Like if Kuminga keep hooping, you just trade Moody, and people will take Moody.
For big.
Yeah, absolutely. You can get off Moody for somebody good.
All right, y'all trying to get into the next topic? Thunder versus Rockets last night.
Game of the freaking.
Hey, that was a great game last night.
That Rockets game, man.
How about
I wanted to see Rockets. I'm not gonna lie.
I think
I really want to see Rockets get it up. I like this.
I think Alfred Sengun a top 3 big in the league, top 3, top 4. After that showing last night, and I said before the game, like I kind of knew, like, bro, Sengun is coming to play this season. Fred's out. KD is still kind of feeling his way into the. If you watched a lot of people were like, KD had a bad game. He wasn't assertive, but I feel like KD was kind of feeling himself out with the Rockets game 1. He still had I think he had like 23 points. Like he still had a solid game, but like my take off that game is just how dominant Sengun looked. And
wait. Do you have him over or under AD?
I think he's right there. I mean, we're gonna talk about the top 10, but I put him behind AD. But I think he's right there, pretty much with AD.
Okay.
If we're forward looking by the end of the season, I think he could be over AD. But as of right now, I'm gonna put him with AD just for respect for AD. We know AD's track record, but if you forward looking, I would put Sengun by the end of the season. He'll be up there.
Interesting.
I'll keep it quick about what I thought about the game. Thunder look exactly like how the Thunder looked last year. Honestly, the depth, they kept the same depth. I mean, they re-signed their big 3, Shea, Chet, Jada didn't really play, but really last game they didn't shoot the ball well and they still managed to win the game, which is just a testimony to how versatile they got. I mean, Hartenstein looked well. I like Chet's aggressiveness in the first half. I think that's another leap he could take on throughout this season too, especially when Jada has bad games. I think that was only glaring problem last year. Whenever Jada would have a bad game, obviously Shea damn near played perfect in the playoffs last year. Whenever Jada would have a bad game, I think that's where Oklahoma would like the most. So I'm expecting a Chet leap. I'm not saying like too crazy. I mean, 20 points per game. I mean, you could 19, 18 maybe, but that's what I'm expecting.
Like Chet looked really good last night.
No, that first half he looked like really good. He was finding like especially when like
he kind of like him and Mobley to me had like a little bit more aggression and like more confidence in their game. Like they want to like before he like Chet bringing up the ball, Mobley you could tell they trying to get off the ball, but like,
yeah,
Chet,
he was attacking a lot.
He really
more
trying to get buckets.
Yeah, he was attacking the basket a lot more. because the Rockets kept on switching between their man and their zone, and when they went into that zone, he kept on finding that middle and just getting that nice that floater from the middle of the paint and everything. So I think if they we keep consistent with that, they I think what OKC showed against the Rockets could like they could potentially be like a dynasty, bro. Like because their depth is already amazing, and their depth pieces are starting to step up. Aaron Wiggins showed flashes last year; he's looking even better. Case and Wallace looking even better. And going into that, I feel like that's where like the Rockets really, really need to improve. Tari Eason did not look good that game, bro. He kept on turning the ball over. He looked out of control at a lot of times.
That might be where the game I see might be.
Tari,
yeah.
Jabari was smooth. Tari looked bad. Reed Shepherd looked bad. Reed Shepherd barbecue chicken out there.
He showed potential on offense. However, his defense is terrible. Like they kept on attacking him. Every time they attacked him, there's like a bucket. Like I swear, bro. Like
I'm watching that game, bro. I damn near think I could get a bucket on Reed Shepherd. Like,
he's small. It's because he's only like 6'2".
Yeah.
So even when he was bringing the ball up on offense, you could tell they're pressuring him, bro. They're picking him up 94 feet. Like he was struggling all game yesterday.
Yeah.
They need a better point guard. Like Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet in that role would have been perfect, bro. Like, I'm so upset.
This game definitely showed their need for an actual point guard and floor general. Of course, Amen is cool handling the ball, but he's not what they need. They need like an actual point guard. I do love their defense though. Their defense and their length is amazing. Like Amen, like you seen like when he was in the game, Shea he wasn't really doing much. But once he got hurt, you know what I'm saying? Once he got hurt, that's when like Shea started to kind of break out and started to really get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, man was strapping Shea. Man was strapping Shea a little bit because I had Shea on my parlay, so like I'm closely watching what Shea does. And then every time a man was on Shea was either passing it. They were trapping Shea a lot, but I don't think I saw Shea get a bucket on a man till they started putting Tari Eason and Josh Okogie on Shea. That's when he started frying.
Yeah. And they started doing that. When they started going back into that zone, they started just attacking the Reed Shepherd side of the zone. So, yeah, it was.
Yeah. The Thunder looked, especially without J-Dub. Like, the Thunder got the dub without J-Dub. I think the Thunder could be dangerous. I have the Thunder going back to the finals again. I don't want to come to a conclusion after game one, but the Thunder are only going to get better. Like, all their players are still young. They return the same. They still have Caruso, Hartenstein. Like, it's just another year to build chemistry. Another year. We saw with Chet. Like, Chet is most definitely going to take another step this season. So I think it's dangerous in the West. The West is deep. There's a lot of people who's going to try the Thunder this year, but I think it's theirs to lose.
Their defense is insane, dude. Like
a dark horse piece. Topic and Topic this year, Topic. I know a lot of people not hit Topic yet, but he's hurt now. But that's a really good bench piece coming out the bench.
Yeah, he is, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like they're so like they're such a young team and they have a lot of young pieces coming off the bench that are still improving, and that could be like in the future they could be starters on other teams. Like they're going to be like a
AJ Mitchell,
crazy dynasty. This is the start of a dynasty, bro. Like they're going to be a crazy team, and like. Their defensive potential too, bro. Like not even like they got Caruso. Like I mean, you got Caruso on ball, and then you switch on to Lou Dort, and then you got Lou Dort. Shea's still a great defender. You got Shea switching. Like it's a tough team to beat.
I would say is like go ahead.
Did their first round pick play?
Say it again.
Did their first round pick play for Thunder? Thunder. I forgot
he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he probably wasn't going to get no burn. But I would say, like, with the Thunder and as far as repeating, like, my initial, like, gut tells me, like, the Thunder are probably going to repeat, but I don't want to jump just because we haven't seen a repeat champion since, I think, the Warriors. Yeah, we haven't. Warriors. And last year, after game one, I said the Celtics were going to win a chip, and we saw how that turned out. So, Like it's the way the parity is in the league. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody knocks off the Thunder, like maybe the Wolves knock them off or the Rockets. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but I feel like the Celtics. I feel like they didn't make it just because of that injury to Tatum. I feel like they would have made the finals if
They definitely would. Because Tatum was hooping that game he got injured. They were gonna beat the Knicks. They were gonna pack them up.
They were down. I remember that game. The Knicks started turning up that game.
No, Tatum was hooping that game before he tore his ACL.
I remember Mikal Bridges was having a crazy game that game.
But going into Houston though, I kind of want to get into Houston because like one thing, like we talked about their lack of a point guard help. They couldn't get a freaking entry pass into KD, bro. Like KD was cooking, and then like when it got to the fourth quarter, like the dude only had like one shot attempt, bro. Like it was real bad. And they brought him in because they needed a scorer, and I feel like they need to feed him more when it comes to them clutch situations. Amin definitely looked aggressive to start the game. He was attacking the basket. I feel like he took too many threes. He needs to get that. He needs to work on that a little bit before they start shooting that because they're just going to let him shoot that.
I feel like Amin was trying to prove that he could shoot. Like,
yeah, he needs to stay in that mid range.
You know you can't shoot.
Artists on Twitter say Amin Thompson had like 11 turnovers. It was like four actual turnovers and 7 threes attempted.
Like you might as well give it. They see Amin shoot. We get back on defense.
But I feel like Houston's half-court offense is definitely something they really, really need to improve on. But I feel like where their strength lies is in their defense and their transition game. Like their defense is really good. That super big lineup, that average height of like 6'7" lineup, worked out really well, especially to match the Twin Towers of OKC. And then like when they did get turnovers, their transition game is. Like they got Amin, KD running down the floor, you know what I'm saying? Single. So that looked very promising. But the fact that they added a primary scorer in KD to fix their weakness from last year and they didn't use them in the time that they needed them, that is something that really needs to change. And I really like Steven Adams too. Steven Adams looked really good.
He do what he need to do.
Yeah, he's always been a solid role player, and he definitely he got boards. He played great defense. Just did the little things that they needed to help them stay in the game.
I think for them,
that's a good point.
I think for them, like for the Rockets to be like they have championship aspirations. I think for them to be the best team is they're gonna need like another player to step up, and I think it might have to be Jabari Smith because a lot of the tensions on Sengun, a lot of the tensions on KD. That leaves Jabari Smith, and especially Jabari Smith learning from KD, I think he could grow a lot from that. So he just gotta. And Jabari Smith was a top 3 pick. Like eventually, he got to show something. So I've been saying Jabari Smith like the past few years. He's been letting me down, but I feel like eventually, like he got something got to give with Jabari.
Yeah, that game was. He looked pretty decent in that game. You know what I'm saying? He knocked down some threes. He got a little bit of aggressive. He got a little aggressive at times. So. He continues to put it together. I think that's going to be good. But I feel like what they really also need is just more depth pieces because,
they had Dorian Finney-Smith out too. Dorian Finney-Smith.
You said what?
They had Dorian Finney-Smith out.
That is true, but I feel like they still need more. Like I don't know, Party used to look so bad. I know he's probably going to play better throughout the season, but him and Josh Okogie is not going to cut it if they're going, especially in the playoffs when. They're going to shorten the lineups, and it's going like them bench players are really going to make a difference in them winning games and series or not.
But it's like those bench players, you're going to use them. Like Josh Okogie is straight defense. Like he might hit a corner 3, but Josh Okogie going to be a body. Same with Tari Eason. I'm not looking for Tari Eason to score. He's going to be another body. Like for the Rockets, they look good, but their lack of a point guard is like the biggest thing we kind of discussed. But one thing I saw was like last year, they had Jalen Green, Brooks. They were pushing the pace. They were running up and down the floor. You got a lot of dunkers and everything. But since you got KD, you have to slow that pace down. KD's not going to be running up and down the court. KD going to want to get the ball at the top of the key, take his time and everything. So your pace is going to slow down. When you got Ben Thompson and all them boys, like they're trying to run. So you slowing the pace down, it can hurt them. And them needing to score, it's like we saw, brother, they're forcing Kevin Durant. It's like someone will have the ball and it's like, where's Kevin Durant? Like, I can't shoot it. Like, Kevin Durant need the ball. Like, they had no confidence in their own shot because they were so reliant on KD. So that's what made it easier for OKC to just take KD out the game. That's what I felt like just watching them.
You got to think though, in the Rockets' perspective, like you just got KD traded to the team, and you like, of course, we know about Kevin Durant. Like, we gonna think like we didn't trade for KD for no reason. Like, we got to get this man the ball. It seemed like they were forcing, but it's Kevin Durant.
But it's like I
feel like they got to do a better effort to get him the ball. I saw like the beginning of the game, they kept running down screens to get him and everything. But like, I'm like the end of the game, it was like so bad how they just could not get an entry pass into him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got to be more creative with how they get KD open.
And I think that's kind of a testimony as well that like, obviously y'all saying the glaring effort or the glaring problem, excuse me. Not Reed Shepherd, but the lack of point guard play, right? But I think Ime has to do a better job too in getting sets that get KD into the right spots. I feel like, because I was watching the game too, they were trying to have KD isolate at the top of the key against Lou Dort. That's a premier defender. You right as well. Yeah, if you're taller than somebody like that, obviously we know how KD gets in the post. I think KD should really be starting at the block, especially with the lack of point guard, the lack of point guard play. Excuse me. KD should really be starting in the mid range and then isolating from there. And more than obviously, like we were just saying, the lack of point guard play, I think the lack of spacing is more of a problem for the Rockets than actual point guard play. I don't think you can't close lineups with Sengun, Steven Adams, Amen Thompson, and Jabari Smith on the floor. I don't think that commends enough respect, especially Sengun and Amen. Like you just shorten.
It's like it's a very like limiting lineup to me. Like, there's clear limitations. Like, it may I feel like with them. They tried that lineup last year versus the Warriors, and it had a good plus minus. It showed it was a good lineup, but it's clear limitations with that lineup with Steven Adams.
And that's why I think DFS is actually probably going to play a huge role for them
for sure
in the future, especially when the playoffs come back around. He'll probably play that 4. I mean, they'll probably switch between that Sengun at the 4, Steven Adams at the 5, and probably just sub Adams out and then let Sengun run the 5 and DFS at the 4.
I feel like they kind of missed Dylan Brooks a little bit too, though. Like, Dylan Brooks was a smooth. Like, I know people don't like Dylan Brooks, but he did his role very well.
No, he
I'm
did.
I'm gonna guard the best player. I'm gonna hit a few threes. I'm gonna talk cash. Like,
good piece on the Rockets. Like, great piece.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, but we low key been talking about this for a minute. You want to get to the next topic?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Top 10 players.
Top 10 players.
Yeah, who's trying to go?
We can get straight into it, bro. I don't know who want to start, but
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start, bro.
Wait. We at least like agree with like I want to see if we agree on the consensus one. Is consensus one Jokic?
Yes.
Yeah. Who y'all got for number 2? Y'all want to start from 10 or number 1?
No, I didn't say yeah. He didn't say yeah.
Who said 1?
I said Jokic.
Oh no, I got Giannis one. I got Giannis one.
What is no?
All right. Okay, so let me drop my top 10.
Giannis has not been the best player in the league since like 2021.
Let's
he won it.
Let's go through. Let's just go through like instead of like everyone saying their whole 1 through 10. Let's just like go by like 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta talk about it. Like, why you got Giannis over Jokic? Like,
I do.
Where you have Jokic first off? Where you have Jokic?
I'll make it short. So I just think on both sides of the ball, Giannis is a premier player. The stuff that Jokic offers on defense isn't remotely close to what Giannis offers on defense, and the gap in between their offense isn't that wide. When it comes to production wise, maybe you can argue that, but on the court and gravity and stuff like that, Giannis damn near commends the same amount of attention as Jokic on offense. I don't even think that's really a conversation. So that's why I think he's the premier number 1. When you have somebody who plays elite on both sides of the floor, it's something you can't deny. The offensive gap isn't that high to have Jokic over him. It's not.
I feel like a lot of times when people don't want to put Jokic at 1, the argument is the defensive side of the ball. But I feel like he showed that Jokic, regardless of his limitations, he does what he needs to do on the defensive end. Like he has good positioning. Yep. He has defensive IQ. Like, he's gonna do it. And then we talk about the offensive end. Statistically, Jokic the past few years is one of the best offensive players of all time. So it's
on
Jokic,
paper.
I kind of feel like it's been consensus number one. It hasn't been an argument, but I mean, I could hear if it's anybody, I could hear out Giannis. For me,
Yeah,
number one is either
like,
Jokic, SGA, or Giannis.
I just think we downplaying Giannis' defense. Like we're looking at it. This is really a top, like when he retires, a top 10 defender of all time is what we're looking at right now. He can finish the top 10 defender and the top 10 offensive threat. Because going downhill and going to the lane, I don't think there's anybody better than Giannis like ever besides LeBron. I don't even think that's really a combo.
No, we'll get.
This is me really giving him flowers, really.
I feel like the top three is interchangeable for me.
Yeah.
So like I got Jokic, Shea, Giannis.
That's
I feel like all three of them are interchangeable. I don't care what order you have. Narjay, who do you have in the top three?
Narjay is
like Narjay is trying to be different, bro.
I feel like, bro, I mess with Jokic. Okay, my top three going into this year, really. So it counted a little bit last year, but obviously what we're expecting this year. I had Giannis, Shea, Luka.
Goodness.
Wait.
I'm not mad at Luka, but
Luka is over
Shea's MVP. You have to respect Shea's MVP. That's why I have him in the top three.
Exactly. I think what Shea did last year, you have to respect it. The Finals MVP, the MVP, Western Conference MVP, averaging 30 as a guard. That's not really common.
You have to respect it.
And I respect Jokic a lot too.
I'm respected, but Luka last year was fat as shit, injured, going team to team. Like this, that wasn't a good year for him to be top.
Wait, did you have Luka this high before the Warriors game?
Yeah, going into this year, my expectations, and then counting, like obviously seeing what we saw last year. Yeah, I definitely had Luka in my top three.
Wait, so you say you have Giannis? You say you have Giannis,
Shea, and then Luka. But truthfully, you switch Luka and Jokic. I'm not really mad at it.
I can't give you Luka over Jokic. I can't give that to you
either.
I can't. I have Luka. For me, I have Luka at 4.
Yeah, I got Luka at 4 as well.
I have Jokic.
Look, everybody got Luka at 4, but you, Narjay.
I respect you trying to like have your own list, but I feel like you kind of trying to be different a little bit though.
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
But I'll give it to you. So I feel like five is where the list starts.
Yeah, this is where it really
is. My number 5 is Ant. I know my number 5 is Ant. I think Ant has been knocking on the door for a few years, and it's finally time for him. Like if you like, I don't pay attention to what people do during the off season, but Ant has been completely quiet. You ain't heard nothing from Ant. That man's been in the lab, bro. He's taking that step.
But I feel like 5 and 6 are interchangeable. I feel I got Ant and D Mitch at 5 and 6. I feel like they're interchangeable. They're so close. They're both shooting guard. I feel like they could both. They could both. You know what I'm saying?
Folks, watch one game. One game. You did not have D Mitch at 6 before that game.
I had D. No. This was before last game because D Mitch was still like an MVP candidate last year. So you know what I'm saying. You still gotta respect that. You feel me?
Yes.
Is D Mitch better than Ant?
Wait, who do you have a 5, Jay?
Me for 5? I had Ant.
Who's your 6? Wait, who's y'all 6 though? I mean, I know all me, Mylan, and Jalen have Ant at 5.
My 6.
Narja, you got 5, right?
Yeah, who do you have at 5?
5. My 5, 6, 5. I had Brunson, and then I had Steph.
Whoa.
Hey, wait.
I was leaning more towards Brunson at 5.
I have Brunson at 6. I think Brunson is slightly underrated, like consistently. I think Brunson is a top 5 to 6 player in the NBA.
Oh.
Like because I'm also thinking about playoff. Like when I think about playoffs, Brunson is one of the best playoff performers in the league. And regular season, he's giving you about 26 to 27 a game.
Yeah,
the Knicks are top 3 in the East consistently. I think that's enough.
So wait. So I mean, you had I guess Narjay. So if you're building a team, are you taking Brunson over Ant?
Yeah, I don't agree with that one.
I think I mean it depends on what I'm trying to build. You're saying if I'm building a team, am I taking what am I trying to build?
I feel like I'm trying to build. I'm taking Ant over Brunson. I'm not.
I think Brunson is more reliable on the offensive side, building around.
Is he?
Than Ant is.
But you were just talking about Giannis on the defensive end of the ball, though. Like
that's what I'm saying. I think the two-way
ability. You pick and choose.
You can use Ant, But I think the ceiling with Brunson's offensive ability, I think it's way higher than what
No, I don't think it's that much
especially in the
Ant,
playoffs
bro.
as a playoff
Ant is
riser.
just not like
I
Ant
think
is
the only
still another
playoff
player
riser in
that's
comparison
just
to Brunson is
scratching
Donovan
the
Mitchell.
surface.
Bro, Ant just knocked off Braun, Luka,
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No,
Jokic.
don't do that.
You don't do
What you
that.
mean? Don't do that. The playoffs matter. What you mean? What you mean? Don't do that for the playoffs.
What do you mean knocked off though? What do you mean knocked off? You can
But
say
he
knocked
don't-
off KD.
He knocked off Luka and Braun in 5.
He's
Got
the
them
best
out of there.
player in half the games he played. I watched Rudy Gobert drop 27 to 15.
Okay, bro. Okay, let's move on.
Oh,
Let's
so now
move
Rudy
on.
Gobert.
I watched Rudy Gobert have a crazy game. Like
Rudy Gobert was
I'm
the
not gonna
best
give
player in that
Ant all
series.
credit.
Rudy Go. I
Yeah,
bet.
Rudy Gobert
I remember that
was
series.
that
I bet on Rudy Gobert under like 3 times and cashed out every time. I remember that series.
I know what I saw. I feel like we're trying to crown Ant a little too quick. I like the trajectory. I like the trajectory, but
What's the difference? What's the difference between Ant and Brunson for you that gives Brunson an edge?
He said Brunson has like a way
I think
higher
Brunson's
offensive
offensive ceiling is way higher than what Ant is able to.
I would have to disagree. I feel like the same argument you use with Giannis and Jokic, you could use for this Ant and Brunson take, bro. Like Ant
The gap is way the gap.
I feel like the gap defensively is way higher than the offensive gap. I feel like the gap defensively is
The
greater.
only thing I might give you is Brunson can be a better playmaker. Outside of that, bro, Ant is more explosive. Ant's gonna get to that basket. He's gonna shoot the 3. Like those two are tied, but Ant is also.
Bro, Ant just had a better shooting percentage than Steph Curry, dude. Like what?
Yes, Ant shot the most 3s last year.
I think
I'm not saying
Ant is closer to like Luka in them than he is to Brunson.
What?
Yes, he's up there. Ant is definitely up there.
Bro.
And I have Brunson at 6. Like I have him right there, but it's a clear gap though.
Ant is creeping in that top 3.
I will put Brunson with like Curry. Like, I have Curry right after Brunson. That's kind of I think Brunson.
Shit would have got real bad if Steph was playing that whole. Like, if Steph was playing that whole series against Minnesota, shit would have got really bad. Like it would have got like that whole agenda.
What you know? What I remember from that series,
it would have got really bad.
I
I'm
guess
not gonna lie, y'all not gonna rock my list. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, go. Hey, who y'all? Jay,
let me hear the rest of
have
the
for
list.
6?
Don't.
Okay, so who do y'all got at 6?
Wait, hold
Who
on.
do y'all got at 6?
Before we go to so 5 and 6, I have Ant and Donovan Mitchell right back to back.
I can't get with.
I got my list kind of nasty. I'll be honest. I feel like I can kind of change my list around, but I got KD. 80 kind of high, but I got KD.
KD at 6.
KD at 6.
That's a little. I think that's a little high for me. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
I don't know.
It
You
might
might be stuck in 2019.
I might.
A little bit.
It's because I was trying to think. I had Wemby higher, but I don't. Wemby is lower, and I don't have.
Where did
I have
Wemby come
I have
from?
Wemby like.
I did forget Wemby.
Wemby is not top 10.
Wemby is definitely top 10.
Bro, y'all
we
gotta
gonna talk
chill
about
on
that
the
later.
Wemby takes, bro. Just let him develop.
I got KD at 6. I got who do y'all got at 7? Who do y'all got at 7?
Seven. I have Curry.
Who you got 5, 6?
So at 5, I have Ant. 6, I have Brunson. 7, I have Curry. I feel like that's fair.
I might be tripping.
At that 7 spot, I got D Mitch at that 7 spot.
I got LeBron.
I like put Steph above Donovan Mitchell. I thought I was tripping for that. I'm not gonna lie. I like Steph above Donovan.
Yeah.
But I thought I was a little biased for that though.
I like the way Steph looked last night. He didn't have a crazy game, but like he still, because for Steph, like you looking for some regression. I didn't see that at all with Steph. So I don't see no reason for dropping him in the list.
So I'm not gonna. If I switch my route, I like Ant 5, Steph 6, Donovan Mitchell 7.
Let me hear those last 3 though. That 8, 9, 10. I want to hear how everybody's 8, 9, 10.
Who do you got at 7? Who do you got at 7, RJ?
You're real nasty. I'm not going.
I'll go from 7 to 10. I'll show you my last 4. So I have D Mitch at 7, right? Ant at 8, Sengun at 9, right? And then at my 10 spot, I have. But looking back at this, I did forget Wemby. So at my 10 spot, I think that 10 spot would be a toss up between Cade and Wemby. Truthfully, I think that's a toss up between Cade. Going into this year.
Wait. So you think Cade is better than KD in this season?
Yes, I think Cade is better
and
than
LeBron.
Cade.
You didn't say LeBron James? Cade's better than LeBron.
James. I think Cade is better.
Cade is better than KD. I don't know.
Because obviously you have to factor in. I think obviously LeBron is a great player still, but you have to factor in the longevity, the ability to go throughout the whole season and be consistent. I don't think LeBron offers that now, obviously compared to what he was offering when he was younger.
But it's like
throughout 82 games, brought the Detroit Pistons to what? They were a 6 seed. Yeah. I don't think LeBron can do that throughout the course of 82 games. I don't think he.
I have Cade.
And I'm not saying I'm not using that against him as a bad thing, but you have to put that into consideration when you're ranking people now. You can't see what LeBron did, obviously, when he was in his prime.
Yeah,
he's 40 now. We've got players that are younger than him that are able to carry a team throughout the season.
I'm looking at what he was doing last year. I'm taking age in as like a plus. I feel like you're kind of using it as like a knock against it. It's like he's 40, still putting up 25.
But do we know once he comes back from that injury, it's going to be some low. Do we know he's going to be the same? Like, I'm not saying Bron is finna fall off a cliff, but there's going to be some regression. He may average like 19 to 20 points per game this year.
Yeah, and we've been seeing some regression from Bron the past couple of years. So it's like
I expect. I'm not saying Bron is like finna come out there average 12, be like a top 30. I think Bron is still, for me, he's in that top 15, but. Like some of the players in RJ names,
he's in that top 15.
Some of the players in RJ names, I might take all of them over Bron. KD, on the other hand, I think KD's still right there. I will put KD my 7 through 10.
Wait, what's the difference between KD and Bron? Like KD gets injured more than LeBron has.
I mean, first of all, one of them is 36, the other one is 41. I think that's.
I don't have either of them in my top 10 though.
Yeah, I'll tell you my 7 through 10. I got Bron, Curry, Brunson, Wemby. That's how my list runs out.
Wait, say again.
I got Bron at 7, Curry at 8, Brunson at 9, Wemby at 10.
I'm not mad at it. I think Bron. I mean, we just talked about Bron. I think Bron's too.
Yeah, we talk about Bron. I can kind of get what y'all.
Bron and Brunson right now.
Yeah,
damn, there's one player I haven't heard yet, so my list might be.
I'm gonna read mine. So at 7, I have Curry.
Wait. Before you read it off, though, everybody just like after you read it off, everybody just say their top 10, so we get a full list of everybody's top
10. All right. So at 7, I have Curry. 8, I have Anthony Davis, which no one has said yet. It's crazy to me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
At 9, I have Donovan Mitchell, and at 10, I have KD.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say AD.
Can't argue with none of that.
Coming off injury, like AD's still injured.
AD is cool. Prone. Like AD is still. I think because my last time I remember watching AD was in the play-in game. He had like 40 versus the Kings. I think they lost, but like to me, I don't think AD has had that big of a fall off. Especially with Curry being out, AD might average like damn near 30 this year.
I think that 10 spot really is a toss-up between a couple of players.
Yeah, who you got, Eric?
So I got Donovan Mitchell at 7. I got AD at 8. Wemby at 9. Cade Cunningham at 10.
I like it.
Folks trying to push that Cade narrative.
Y'all got Cade.
Folks trying to push that Cade narrative like crazy.
I put Cade top 15.
I'm on 4K, but for me, I've only seen really one elite season of Cade. I feel like he has to show me a little bit more before I can say he's
an elite though.
I think Cade is an elite player, but when you talk about top 10 player in the league, like that's like top of the top.
Top 10. You look at the production. Look what he was doing in the playoffs. Look what the team he's playing with, bro.
They look good.
Who's the second best player?
They look good, but at the I'm saying it's been one season. What were they the season before? They lost 30 games in a row. It's been one season.
Top 10 based off of going into this year and then what we have this year. Like what we're expecting this year.
I mean, I can see it because I'm a Cade fan.
Are you expecting Cade to be like an MVP candidate? That's what it sounded like.
I wouldn't be surprised. I genuinely
I think Cade could be an MVP candidate this year. I think he could.
My biggest thing with like the list, I think I had to choose between Cade and Brunson for my 10 spot.
What made you go Cade over Brunson?
Defense, playmaking, and the fact that Cade like that playoff run really just like it really showed me like how Cade can really like lead a team with a limited like because Brunson has a far better roster around him than Cade does, and Cade still like went really really far. So I feel like
Let me see how Cade.
if you put, I feel like if you put Cade. If you put Cade on the, I don't even know if that would work the same. I can't even say that if you put Cade on the Knicks, but like, I feel like Cade is. I would rather have Cade lead my team than I would Brunson. I'm not gonna lie.
So Eric, let me just hear your full top 10 then, Eric. Let me just hear it.
All right, so I got Jokic at 1, Shea at 2, Giannis at 3, Luka at 4, Ant at 5, Steph at 6, Donovan Mitchell at 7, AD at 8. Wemby at 9, Cade at 10.
Am I crazy for not having Wemby in my top 10? Because I think all three of y'all had him. He's top 10? If we look at forward into the
had
season,
like that one player. Because I didn't have Winston in my top 10.
Yeah.
I think he's knocking on the door.
Right now, for me, I'm taking Sengun over Wemby. Right, if I was to put like one of the young centers in it,
you're taking over Wemby because of yesterday, or like I think it's hard because it's already like you already saw what Sengun did yesterday. You feel me? Like
based off the end of last season, I'm taking Wemby over Sengun.
I mean, what you mean based off the end? Like Wemby didn't play the end of like the whole half of the last season.
Yeah. But based off like even what he showed like before he even got hurt, bro, I'm like. He's still young. He's still growing, and he's just coming. Like this nigga was just training with Shaolin monks. I seen him dream shaking in the preseason, like working with a team and shit, bro. Like,
let me see how many points he got right now versus the Mavs. Oh, they got about 20.
You been going crazy on Twitter, bro.
Okay, never mind. My bad. He got 31 and 11. He got 31 and 11 going into the fourth. My bad.
Yeah, bro. I've been watching this game. Wemby's been looking good. He has. He's been looking pretty good.
So I'll drop my top 10 again in full just so we don't get understand everybody's top 10. So, like I said, Giannis at 1, Shea at 2, Luka at 3, Jokic at 4, Brunson at 5, Steph at 6, Dimitri at 7, Ant at 8, 9 Sengun, and then 10 to toss up between Cade, Wemby, and KD.
To Ant at 8.
I mean, I feel like we all kind of had the same.
Okay.
So I feel like we all kind of have the same like players. We just had them like ranked differently.
Yeah.
Like we all like these top like they're all top 10 players. So as long as somebody got like Trae Young in a top 10.
Yeah, I feel like our top four was all the same, and then like once it got to like 5, that's where it kind of got a little mixed up.
We had a good 5.
And it's gonna show y'all this year because Ant at 8, I can't give you that. And
Ant at 8 is kind of nasty.
Not enough for me, bro. Like
I think it's gonna be a big year for Ant. And I have second in my MVP.
I think we look at the team success, and obviously he plays a big role, like they're on his team. But we look at the team success, and then say, "Damn, you see what Ant's doing? He's knocking out all these stars." And then we crown them top 4, top 5. I can't. Not
Does
yet.
Donovan Mitchell have a better team than Anthony Edwards?
I think it's close. It's closer than you think.
No, the Cavs have a better roster for sure.
Thank you.
On paper,
Thank you.
It's closer than you think. I mean, you look at name.
I'm taking Evan Mobley over Julius Randle.
You look at.
He got Mike Conley. One got Darius Garland. The other got Mike Conley.
Darius Garland over Mike Conley. You're taking Evan Mobley over Rudy Gobert. Are you taking Jared? Or are you taking Evan Mobley over?
It's the same defense production. It's right there. The defense production is you're looking at an elite shot blocker and you're looking at an elite switcher 1 through 5.
The offense, bro. That's what I'm saying. The offensive bag. Rudy Gobert has no offensive bag. Besides that one trade,
Evan Mobley last year. I mean, Evan Mobley last year wasn't nothing to talk about on the offensive end of the ball. He really wasn't.
No,
you watched the playoffs.
He was better than Gobert though. Rudy Gobert was terrible.
Obviously, but I'm saying the gap isn't that big between them.
No, the gap is huge. Evan Mobley has a post game. He has a 3-point game. He has a mid range game. Rudy Gobert is nothing but a dunk.
Rudy Gobert is not giving you nothing on offense but dunks. Like he's only catching one.
I don't know about that.
But the comparison is between Jared Allen and Rudy Gobert. Those pretty much cancel each other out. I would take Mobley over Randle. I would take Mobley probably over Randle though. Because Randle like
the playoffs that Randle had last year.
No, Randle was.
What are we talking about?
Randle was.
What are we really talking over?
Yes, I'm taking defensive player of the year, Mobley over Randle. What are you talking about?
Randle was looking like the best player on the court with LeBron on the court last year. What are you talking about?
Come on,
Look
bro.
at LeBron. Randall was looking like the best player
Nah,
in the
Randall.
court last year.
Hey, Randall was
Am
frying in the
I
playoffs.
tripping?
Randall was frying in the
Bro, are you
playoffs.
definitely
Randall was
wait.
flying last year.
In the
Wait, so
playoffs,
you're telling me I need you to say this out loud. You taking Julius Randle over Evan Mobley.
I'm saying Julius Randle last year in the playoffs played better than Evan Mobley. I don't even think that's
Okay,
a
but
conversation.
who are you taking? Who are you taking?
No, that's not the convo though. That's like, who are we taking? Obviously, I'm taking one player over the other.
we talking about who has a better
playoffs?
squad. We talking about
It
who
is
has a
the
better
combo,
squad.
though. The conversation is the better team.
Better
So
squad, but what is a better squad on paper better if one player is producing? Look
And
what
for a
Julius Randle is
series,
doing.
for that one series versus
For
the
a
Warriors, yes, he
series.
played good. But outside of
The
that,
whole season,
Julius Randle has never been a playoff. I feel like that's his one series he's really producing.
Yeah,
no, not even. I'm talking about the whole playoffs. He did it. Oh, he did it versus the Warriors.
He was really only doing it versus that.
Okay,
He did it versus the Warriors.
The Warriors.
The whole Warriors.
Yeah, that's the only series
he was struggling on
He
OKC.
was killing versus the Lakers too. Go look at his box score from the Lakers series. I think
He was killing OKC, or he was killing the Warriors and the Lakers, but in OKC he was terrible in OKC. He was not the same.
I think they all played ass against OKC though.
You put Mobley versus Chet. He matching up though. He matching up.
I'm taking Mobley. I'm taking Mobley, bro.
Chet?
No, hold on.
I gotta be honest. I'm not sold on Chet, bro. Chet is just like.
Did you not watch?
I don't know what it. I did. I did.
I feel like they're right there. I feel like they're right there. They're right next to each other. Like, I'm not mad to take either one.
I like Chet's
so
upside.
weak,
Chet on the offensive end could do more than Mobley, and he's just as good defensively.
I agree.
I might only say he can shoot better. Like he can shoot
like. I feel like he has a better feel. Like he looks more comfortable with the ball in his hand than Mobley. Like Mobley, like.
But it's because Chet gets the ball. Like you're not really.
Mobley's
not catching the ball as much.
But
we're not putting into perspective last year too. My last conversation on his defense thing too is that a lot of his team was hurt last year in the playoffs too. Darius Garland missed the whole series. He missed the whole series last year, or last game. Excuse me. Jarrett Allen was missing games. Like he had players out. He had players missing games when they played. Who they played?
The Cavs. They played the Pacers in the second round.
When they played the Pacers in the second round, I think.
Yeah. I think Garland missed like 2 or 3 games, like towards the end of the series.
Garland missed the whole series. He didn't play a single game in the whole series. I know Jarrett Allen missed like 1 game, 2 games, or something like that.
Yeah,
he was missing players.
But
that's why you gotta look at the context when you look at each series. And it's like, damn,
we've been. I think we've been talking about this for a little minute now. So yeah,
what's the next topic?
Thursday night football.
Thursday night game.
We transition
real quick.
Y'all want to talk about the Thursday night game first, or do our picks for Sunday?
We'll do Thursday. Let's do Thursday really quick.
Thursday night coming up tomorrow.
It's Thursday. It don't gotta be crazy.
But I'm gonna start this off. This is my team. You know what I'm saying? The Chargers. Coming off a very bad loss against the Colts. I will say, like the end of the game did look promising. We started to claw our way back, but we just, we dug ourselves too big of a hole. Going into this game, we are getting 3, or I think we're getting 2 of our offensive linemen back, bro. We've been running off like 5th, 6th string offensive linemen. Herbert been in hell, you know what I'm saying? Been getting pressured every freaking play. And especially against this Vikings defense where I think they have like the highest blitz rate in the NFL. It's going to be tough. However, I think if we do get Joe Alt back, that is going to be a huge help because Joe Alt is a demon. You know what I'm saying? It'd be cool if we ever Rashawn Slater, but he's out for the season. I think we can get this dub. I think this is where we kind of start to right the ship. I feel like it's going to be more of a shootout than anything. Our defense hasn't been able to really stop much. I think Jettas and Addison might have a ball against us, but I feel like Herbert is going to be able to match it. We gonna end up with the dub.
Yeah, I'm
final score.
Yeah, what's your score prediction?
Final score prediction.
Final score. Like it's gonna be like 31-24, somewhere like that. 31-24.
That's fair. I'm gonna take the Chargers too. I was kind of going back and forth because the Chargers have looked kind of iffy, especially that I know they played the Colts last week. Colts is a pretty good team, but they just like they couldn't stop the run at all. Jonathan Taylor runs over everybody, but it just looked bad. The offense, Justin Herbert has to throw 40 to 50 times a game for them to beat. But I am going to take the Chargers, though, just because looking at the Vikings, when I look at the Vikings, I think their strength has been their defense. And
Was JJ fine?
Who?
No, Carson.
No, it's Wentz
Carson.
again. It's Wentz again, but
It was
I feel like the Vikings always the strength has been the defense. But they've been getting lit up on the defensive end, so it's like the defense looking bad. I mean, I don't really trust Wentz. Looks solid, but he's throwing a lot of interceptions, so I'm just not really too sold on. It's nothing I feel like the Vikings can truly lean on. Carson Wentz, JJ, the QB room isn't nothing crazy. The defense, I'm gonna take the Chargers. I think
I feel like their strength is going to be if they just keep on pressuring Herbert. That's what I'm gonna say. But if our offensive line stays strong, we can get that dub. What's your score prediction though?
I'm gonna say 28-24.
Nigga stealing my score prediction.
28-24.
Yeah, I got the Chargers winning. I think Chargers definitely need this game. It'll be a nice little tune-up game, just something they can just kind of bounce back from. I think Minnesota will put up a good fight, but Carson Wentz throwing the ball, bro. Like, you're not really.
I still got faith in JJ. I need to see JJ come back. I know he looked bad,
I like JJ.
but I still got a little faith in JJ.
I do too, but I don't know when he's coming back. Is he coming back this year? Is he still good to come back this year?
Yeah, I think he's supposed to come back next. He had like an ankle sprain.
Next week.
Okay, so maybe like next week. So yeah, I think the Chargers are going to get this game. Because I do like the Vikings. I think they look kind of nice, but they got to get it together first. My final score prediction will probably be like, I'm gonna say 21-13. I'm gonna say 21-13.
Low scoring game.
I don't want to be that. I don't want to seem like I'm trying to be different, but I really do have Minnesota winning the game on Thursday. Now, let's just listen to my rationale a little bit. I think with the Vikings, or excuse me, with the Chargers, excuse me, their run game has just been really, obviously ever since Amari Hampton's been out. I think the run game has been really iffy. I mean, Haskins is out now. I don't think Haskins is playing this week. Excuse me. So they're completely relying on Vidal, I think his name is, right? So the best way to counter what the Vikings do, the Vikings send a lot of pressures, a lot of blitzes. Obviously, Eric said Joe O and the left guard is coming back, I'm pretty sure. I don't know his name, but the best way to counter an elite blitz or elite blitzing team is to establish a run game. And I just don't think that's something the Chargers really had to offer. Obviously, I don't know if you guys watch a lot of Vikings games, but like that defense coordinator, Brian Flores, excuse me, bro. It's blitzes every play, bro. It's crazy.
We saw how that turned out last week though versus the Eagles. 28.
It's the Eagles though. I mean,
people were saying the Eagles had no passing attack before that matchup versus the Vikings.
I mean, yeah, but
I just question how good is that Vikings defense really? Because like I think they played the Bengals. Like after that week, everybody, the Vikings defense is crazy. And then since then, I've just watched them lose games and allowing teams to score like over 20 points every game. So I don't really know.
I do think too, though. I think the Vikings passing offense picks up a little bit with Addison and Jettis. It's just long overdue, especially Jettis. I think Jettis has been long overdue for that breakout game. We're 7 weeks into the season, 8 weeks into the season. We haven't really. He's been steady on course, but he hasn't really been going crazy. He's due for a breakout game.
The Chargers,
I got
throwing the ball though.
Eric, do the Chargers have good DBs?
It's
not. It's okay. We're not like terrible, but we got it's not like our strength. Though.
I'll say I have Vikings 27.
It could be a Jettis game. Jettis and Addison.
I think it is the Jettis game this week.
What was your prediction, Narjay? What was the score?
27-24.
27-24.
Yeah.
I think it should be a high-scoring game for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could go ahead and get into the Sunday games.
All right. So first up, we got the Dolphins versus Falcons.
Falcons.
I'm gonna take the Falcons.
I don't even think that needs an explanation. What was going on with the Dolphins?
Go ahead, bench Tua. It's Queen Ewers' time. Go ahead and sit Tua down on the bench over there. After last week, bro.
Let's not sleep on the Falcons, bro. The Falcons are nice. Falcons got a nice little team over there. It's Michael Penix though. Michael Penix needs some more time.
Yeah, I'm not all the way sold on Penix, but I think he could have a good day versus the Dolphins for sure.
Oh yeah,
really
Dolphins.
disappointed in Miami.
And then Bijan gonna run all over them.
What?
They're
Bijan
gonna go crazy. Cause Judkins just I think ran for. Well, he got me 3 touchdowns on fantasy.
You think about fantasy?
Hey, well, Bijan gonna go crazy though.
Bijan, Drake London, is Darnold is Mooney playing?
Yeah, Mooney
I think
was
so.
back last week.
Oh yeah,
Kyle Pitts too. I think Kyle Pitts has been having a good year this year so far.
Yeah, he's been doing a little better. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, bro. The Falcons have a good offense and they have a good defense. Like it really is.
I feel like it all rests on Penix, and I'm just not sold on Penix.
I think he needs more time.
It's enough to beat the Dolphins, man. Shit.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, they'll beat the Dolphins. What's
all right?
What's the
Next? We got the Bears and Ravens. Is Lamar playing this week?
He should.
They said he was limited at practice. I don't know.
It's the game. It's the game in Baltimore or in Chicago.
It's in Baltimore.
I think the Ravens gonna bounce back. It's 1-5. It's time. They're 1-5, right?
Yeah.
I think it's time to ramp it up. Like Lamar coming back.
Depends.
This definitely depends. If Lamar is playing, I got the Ravens. If not, I got the Bears.
He practiced today too.
Yeah, I think he should play.
Yeah, they said he was limited though. They said he only played a little bit, so I don't know. Like,
I mean, he's gonna be
how
limited,
good he's gonna be.
but I think he should play.
Yeah.
So, and then whenever Lamar plays, D. Henry level.
That's not true, bro. I had Derrick Henry, bro. My first few weeks, bro. I had to get off that nigga.
He 30 that first.
Bro, he fumbled that first ball, so I knew shit was going downhill,
I
bro.
forgot about that shit.
He fumbled that Bills game, bro. Since then, he was terrible.
Yeah, I think the Ravens. Everyone got the Ravens.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna take the Bears. Fuck it. I'm gonna take the Bears, bro.
I'm not mad at the Bears. Been looking good. I kind of want to take the Bears, but I think the
Bears
Ravens got to get it going.
Story.
Yeah, Bears are on a streak. Like, I like the Bears.
Is the Ravens defense starting to get healthy too?
No,
Ravens defense is not good.
I seen Roquan Smith was practicing a little bit. I don't know if it's healthy, but I don't even think it matters if it's healthy or not. The defense just hasn't looked good this year.
All right, this is another. Well, this is an interesting one. The Jets Bengals.
Is Tyrod Taylor starting?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Bengals though. I'm gonna take the Bengals. The Jets is just so dysfunctional. Like, I can't take the Jets.
I'm gonna take the Bengals.
Too.
Hey, how many games before we start second guessing Joe Burrow? Like, how many games you give Joe Flacco before they start?
I started seeing that. Like, I've been seeing that take go around that Joe Burrow is not really all that. He just has 2 good receivers.
No, not.
Nigga, did we not just see like? Jake Browning shit it up, bro. Like, it's not the receivers, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Burrow, but like a lot of people is like discounting how good Joe Burrow is.
Nah, Joe Burrow good, bro. He's going to start when he comes back. But everyone got the Bengals, right?
Look, I don't know if you start Joe Burrow when he gets back. Like, you might as well just let him rest. Chalk it up, low key.
Chalk it up. They can still make a push.
Got the Bengals winning like 21-3, bro. Honestly,
21-3.
Especially since I don't think Garrett Wilson is playing this week either.
28-3 though.
I got the Jets.
You talking about the Jets?
I mean, how the Jets have looked? I can see them.
The Jets do score.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that score, bro. Like, the Jets are terrible just as an organization, bro. I feel bad for anyone who's a Jets fan, bro. Yeah, I might have to like. I will not be mad at any Jets fans if you like choose a new team, bro. It's like y'all going through it, dude.
I'm saying 21-10. Like, I think the Jets can work a little bit.
I mean, they do got Sauce, so their passing game may be limited a little bit, but I still feel like it's going to be like 24-3, 24-10. So
it should be a blowout, bro. It should be. Because the Bengals, I mean, they looked good last week versus Steelers. I feel like they about to go on a run, like some good games.
Yeah, Bengals did look good. Bengals look good.
All right, Bills, Panthers.
The
Bills.
Panthers.
Honestly,
I mean, Bills. My bad, Bills.
I was about to say you
Hey,
know.
bro, before you say your
take
answer,
it.
Bryce Young isn't playing. It's Andy Dalton.
Yeah, he's not playing. That would look be I would look have a Panthers upset if Bryce was playing. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, especially with
the
how
way
Rico
Panthers
Dell's been
look.
playing. But he's
Rico
hurt.
been looking good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Them 2 games.
What's Tech gonna wake up?
Just be patient on it. Be patient on it.
Xavier
I picked
Legette
up
had his
Xavier
breakout.
Legette too, because Legette been getting like all the targets recently. So I
Xavier
think it's
Legette
more
had
like
his,
with Ted and Legette. I think it's more even, and a lot of people just assume like Ted was gonna be that alpha receiver getting all the targets, but I think it's gonna be more even between them two.
Mm.
Score prediction.
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I think
The Bills have looked
I feel like-
shaky.
Oh, the Bills. I'll probably say like
I think it's gonna be a low scoring, like maybe like
14,
20
14 to 7.
20 to 14, 20 to 10.
I like 20-10. Yeah.
20 to 10.
This nigga Cameron was tripping, bro. I thought I was
And
tripping.
we got a bunch of easy
Yeah, bro, I
predictions.
thought I was tripping, bro. That shit started like hella fun.
Everyone got Bills though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yep.
Bills 30. I got Bills 30 to 12.
Okay, we got a matchup next. You know what I'm saying? 49ers, Texans.
49ers. Texans is cooked, bro.
Nico's out, right?
Yep.
It's concussion.
He got a clear concussion protocol before Sunday. It's possible, but he might
No,
be.
I thought they automatically have to sit out one game. I thought they couldn't go back into concussion.
No, they can't. He just has to clear the concussion protocol.
I'm
I know
gonna
Mark
take the
had a
Niners.
concussion last week. He played this week.
I'm gonna take the Niners.
Yeah, I probably Niners. I would take.
I like the way the Niners, like even with all the injuries, the Niners still look real solid. Like
Mac Jones.
They finally unlocked the run game with because CMC he's been playing good, but it's mainly been through the pass game. But this last game, Kittle really unlocked that run game, and you really saw the difference that Kittle makes despite him not getting the passing work.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Niners.
I'm taking the Niners as well.
Score prediction. I'm gonna say
it's a close game. I'm gonna say 21-14.
I feel like a low scoring game. I'm thinking like 13 to 10 or something like that, like a low ass scoring. Because the Texans don't really move the ball on offense.
I'm thinking 17-14. 17-14. It's gonna be pretty close.
Yeah.
But I got nothing. I think their offense is gonna be the difference maker.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do got the Niners winning 21 to 13. It's like the way that the Niners have been real resilient, even with the injuries on defense. What's his name? Fred Warner got hurt. The defense hasn't been sweet. So,
Yeah. That's a good point.
All right, next we got the Browns and Patriots. That's gonna be an interesting game.
Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots. Until they push the door in, I'm going against the Browns.
I don't think it's that easy though, bro. The Browns defense is.
I like the Browns. I do like. I know a lot of people have been talking bad about Gabriel, but I think he's nothing crazy, but he's solid. I want to see Shador. I want to see Shador out there below. Gabriel is not terrible.
I need Shador to get the burn.
Gabriel is not terrible, bro.
You're not watching this.
He's not terrible, bro. He a game manager. I'm not saying he out there going crazy. He a little game manager.
He can't even see over the O line.
But I'm gonna take the Browns though. I'm gonna take the Browns. I'm gonna take the Browns.
The Browns? You gonna take the Browns for real?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Browns. Drake May, eventually Drake May gotta come down a little bit, bro. He playing too crazy.
But you don't he's not gonna play below the Browns.
I think it's
The Browns have a good defense though. Myles Garrett, I think they're gonna frustrate Drake May a little bit.
But do they have a good secondary? They got good cornerbacks.
Is that Ward? They have.
Yeah,
Browns have been known for their defense the past few years.
Campbell having a great year, bro.
they're usually known for their their defensive line and Myles Garrett. Like their secondary is just kind of it's okay. It's like kind of subpar.
I haven't been tuning into the Patriots games. How their defense been looking?
You just have a good defense. I think it's because they know they have something to play for. Like that's kind of like their motivation. Like they know they got a good year. They got a good little squad. I feel like they got a lot of Mike Vrabel, good coach, probably coach of the year.
No, Patriots got a good squad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Their defense been looking good this year.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
it's been all right. I mean, the passing game, especially in this game, the passing game is going to be completely shut down with Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez is healthy now. That whole passing.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Gonzo's a dog.
Yeah, they got a good defense.
They could just stack the box against Judkins. I mean, Judkins gonna have a great game too. All that shit.
Yeah, they might just stack the box and then Gonzalez.
Judkins gave me about 2 touchdowns this week.
Gonzalez wasn't healthy. I was gonna take the Browns, but I'm Patriots.
It is gonna be a nasty game.
You gotta see if I gotta see if the Browns could really move, because the Browns, like, last game they won off of their defense. I haven't seen them win a game because of their offense. So, and Drake May is gonna come out there and put up points. So I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my Browns pick, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, that Christian Gonzalez was really the difference maker for my pick. I'm not gonna lie, because
I do got the pack.
So everyone got Pats.
No, I had the Browns.
We don't got no really.
I had the Browns.
Yeah, Milo got the Browns.
Oh, Milo, you got the Browns?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I haven't seen any like crazy split decisions yet, though. Let's see. Ooh, we got a good one. Giants Eagles rematch.
I think the Eagles are gonna smack them.
I take the Eagles. It's in Philly.
But last game, the Giants embarrassed the Eagles so bad. Like, that has to motivate you in some sort of way.
Yeah, it does, and they coming off a really good dub where they like finally unlocking their passing offense. So,
I'm gonna take the Eagles. Like, I think it's not gonna be close.
But I feel like Jackson Dart and Scatterboo are dogs, bro.
No,
they are some freaking dogs. They just put up a lot of points against a Denver defense that is one of the best in the league. But I don't think it's going to be a smackdown. I think it's going to be a very close game once again. Or not once again. Last time they beat on the Eagles. I think this is going to be a close one. I'm going to take the Giants again, though. I feel like they're going to get the season sweep.
The last time we seen the Giants beat the Eagles 2 times in the season.
Twice.
It's been a minute, bro. But if there's a team
when I was in middle school.
It's going to be this team.
The Eagles. I think the Eagles will get it this time.
What about you, Najee?
What y'all score?
You got 20 24-20.
I like 20,
I'm going to say 28-24.
I like 28-13.
So who do I have? I'm a Giants fan, so for me, I can't pick against my Giants.
Don't let your bias lead you to making a bad decision.
Even with my bias aside, I do think. I mean, I like what you said with them, because last time he did play, he did embarrass them. I'm gonna take my Giants though. I'm not gonna lie. I like the way Dart has been looking, especially against high level defenses. The way he played against Denver, that was a pretty high level defense. He was dissecting them all up until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I think this is a Dart game that is
the reason the Giants. The reason the Giants lost against the freaking Broncos anyway was because of their defense. Was it?
Yeah.
Wasn't even because
of that field goal. That's what it was. They missed that field goal.
And the thing is, like Saquon hasn't been really looking good. I'm not sure if this is going to be the game where he unlocks that either, because the Giants' strength on defense is their defensive line. I think it's going to be a battle. I won't be surprised if the Eagles win, but I think the Giants can go and get it done.
I do look forward
Next we
being
got
35-27 Giants. You start out there.
Jackson Dart
35-27.
really
High
young?
school game.
Jackson Dart really the franchise?
That's the face, bro.
He showed it, bro. He bring that energy. Like it's like an energy like the Giants haven't had that probably ever.
Hey,
Like,
I'm
quarterback
out there
position.
dancing. He dancing like he black. He hitting that hoe.
It's gotta be. The future's bright for sure, but this Sunday SmackDown.
It's time. Once they get that receiver,
we gotta get this dynasty league after this year, bro. I'm in a dynasty league. I drafted Scatterboo this past year, bro. It was an amazing pickup. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, we gotta set up another one. Cause I'm trying to get into dynasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna set it up this offseason. But next we got the Bucks and the Saints.
Bucks need a bounce back game.
Yeah, I feel like Bucks just came off a very hard loss.
I'm gonna take the
Evans.
Bucks. I'm gonna take the Bucks.
I'm taking the Bucks as well.
Spencer Rattler started. I know Spencer Rattler started off the season pretty good, but like the past few games, he started to look like what you would expect out of Spencer Rattler.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Bucks lost against the Lions. The Lions were just a better team, but I think the Bucks can still hang with teams. Because they can still hang with teams like that. But the Saints are just like they're still rebuilding. I feel like they're just they're focusing on just when they team. They not really have any seasonal aspirations for real. Outside of last week, I feel like Baker been playing like an MVP candidate, so I think he's gonna get right back to it.
Yep.
For some
Roger,
reason,
who you got?
I want to pick the Saints. Like I don't know what it is.
Saints, man.
I have no reason to really pick them. It's no really justification, but it's just a feeling. I feel like Rattler's due for one of those games where I think he's just due for. He's been playing well, but he hasn't been winning. So I think he really is long overdue for a game where he gets a dub.
It does feel like a trap game.
It is,
but I think the Bucks.
I was gonna say obviously AK is gonna get his snap count increased too with the injury to Keandre Miller. I think they're a way more dynamic team with AK at running back, obviously with the passing game too. So I wouldn't be surprised really if it's a trap game. 24-21 Saints, bro. Low key.
Scored 24 points.
Just stamp it. They've been scoring. It's like they haven't been scoring.
I don't know.
They scored like 21%.
Saints got to show me. Cause I did kind of like, I wasn't extremely low on the Saints into the year, but like they haven't really looked. They've been competitive for sure, but I don't know about the Bucks versus the Bucks though. Especially when the Bucks lost last week to the Lions, I think the Bucks looking to bounce back.
Hell yeah. This next one is a what's it called? Coughing baby versus a hydrogen bomb. We got the Titans versus the Colts.
We can skip
next game. Next game.
I don't even think the Titans want to play.
Shout out Cam Ward though.
Cam Ward tape look good though.
He trying to get a dub. Shit, you out there trying to.
They need to get him. They need to build over there.
Line this season, bro. Once the season over, they need to draft whoever the best offensive lineman available is. They need to get that nigga, bro. Cause
they need a receiver though. The receiver's not getting it
I
done.
feel like Io Manner's gonna be really solid, and he looked really good. They're just such a bad team. It's just I don't know. I think they need to build from their offensive line out, like you see a lot of great teams do. Oh, I like this next game. It's gonna be a nice game. Cowboys Broncos. It's gonna be a good one.
Cowboys Broncos.
Yeah, Cowboys Broncos. One of the
I
best
don't know.
offenses in the league versus one of the best defenses in the league.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys. Cowboys look good last week. I think they were because the Cowboys always going like runs, like they're going like runs where they win 5 to 6 games in a row, and beginning of this season they've looked mediocre, but I feel like things are aligning for them to go on a run for the next stretch of games.
Yeah, they look really good in that Commanders game. Pickett's had a lot of good catches. You know, CD popped off.
Yeah, CD, that offense is crazy with CD out there.
Offense is like on full go right now. You know what I'm saying? Javante, Dak looking amazing.
Dak looking
you know,
like an MVP candidate this year. If he could,
like
he's on pace.
They got hitters on all of their skill positions, bro. They got their 2 receivers, they got their tight end, and their running back, bro. And their quarterback playing amazing. You know, he gonna slay that thing.
It's gonna come down to that defense.
I'm gonna take.
Only concern is just that it's like their defense for real. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Broncos. I feel like the Cowboys definitely gonna score, but I think the Broncos are gonna get some stops. I think it's gonna come down to whether the Cowboys can get some stops on the Broncos. The Broncos' offense hasn't been looking crazy explosive outside of like that fourth quarter explosion against the Giants. So it's really like 2 teams coming off of really good wins, and it's just I think the Cowboys are gonna keep it going. And as a Chargers fan, I need the Broncos to lose. I wanted them to lose against the Giants so we could stay top of the division, but that didn't happen. So, Cowboys. Everyone had Cowboys?
I got Broncos.
Last.
Jay, you said Broncos?
I feel like you just be waiting to hear what we got to say, and then you just going to say whatever.
I'm trying to think. Like, that's a good-ass game, bro, honestly. I'm trying that CD versus PS2. Obviously, Riley Moss might get scored out by Georgia.
I feel like that is going to be the difference maker, too. Like, PS2, he's going to definitely hold his own against whatever receiver he plays against. But the fact that they got on the other side is huge. I'm not going. And then they got Jake Furman, too. Dotting up the middle of the defense.
Is it in
can't
Dallas?
Even trust that.
Is it in Dallas?
You got Denver. No, it's in Denver.
I'm gonna take Dallas.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Dallas too, honestly. I'm gonna take Dallas. It's just too much firepower on offense. Obviously, Denver is one of the best defenses in the league. I don't know. I like how Dak's been looking. Dak has been the sleeper. If he didn't lose those first 2 games like they lost or 1 game, whatever, I look, you think he'd be in that MVP convo.
A lot of people hype up Denver's defense, but they really have not looked that good to me. They just let up 30 points to the Giants. Is Denver's defense really that cold?
But the Giants have been looking really good, though. The Giants have been looking really good this season, too. So it's like it's more of a testament to the Giants than anything else.
Yeah.
But now we got our Sunday night game. We got the Packers going against the Steelers.
That's Aaron Rodgers' return to Lambeau too.
No, it's personal. I thought it's in Pittsburgh. It's in Pittsburgh. Is it? Yeah, the game is in Pittsburgh. I think it's
in that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's in Pittsburgh. It is in Pittsburgh. It's gonna be a good one.
The Packers haven't looked crazy since the beginning of the year. Like the first few games.
That's true.
They've looked like against the Cardinals last week. That was very competitive. They probably should have lost versus the Cardinals last week.
I had the Packers in the survivor pool, bro. I thought I was gonna be out in that joint, bro. I'm not.
I don't know who I got in that one. I think I am gonna take the Packers though.
Yeah, I got the Packers. They got a strong defense. I feel like the Steelers. I don't know. Steelers been looking good. It's just something about them that I don't know, bro.
It's the Steelers. The Steelers always start off good in the season, but
yeah,
they back your head. You know, this is a mediocre team. This is not an elite team.
Yeah,
they've been getting wins, but I don't consider them. Yeah, I don't consider them elite, even though they've been getting a lot of good wins.
A-Rod's look solid though. A-Rod's look real solid.
He does. No,
I kind of want to see a little more from DK, but we know what we're gonna get out of DK at this point. Because he throws a lot to the tight ends. I feel like he can get the receivers a little bit more involved.
Yeah.
I think the most glaring problem is that Steelers secondary has been overly sweet. Like,
Eeks.
especially last game when I watched DeMar and obviously that's probably the best 1 and 2 duo in the league. But even against like the team like the Jets that very first week where fucking Justin Fields threw for like what 250 yards or something like that. Like the Steelers' defense has been really really sweet. And Jordan Love, y'all know Jordan Love wants to like sling that bitch, but he throw the ball in there. But
Yeah.
so I'm gonna take the Packers. I don't think this one is gonna be even remotely close. Truthfully, I'll take the Packers 35-13.
Damn.
I also feel like
I think a little sleep on the Steelers. The Steelers are not that bad, bro. The Steelers are solid.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a blow. But I also think one of the reasons the Packers game was so close last year is also the like limitations on Josh Jacobs. Like Emmanuel Wilson wasn't really cutting it. Josh Jacobs, even though he was playing, he was like very limited. He wasn't playing every game, like every snap.
Also with the Packers at receiver, I don't like it. I know Romeo Doubs is J Love's favorite target, but going into the year, a lot of people expected the Golden breakout, and I'm not seeing that. That's what I wanted to see, the Matthew Golden breakout. Now, I don't think Dobbs at receiver for them is really gonna get it done. Like, he's solid. He's a solid receiver too.
He's been showing stuff. Like it'll be like an occasional throw where he'll like get that joint down, get a little nice catch, but he hasn't really had like a true full on breakout yet.
Yeah, it's because they're still missing some receivers. So I mean, but what they're doing right now is the Packers are doing all right now with what they have.
Yeah, Tucker Craft.
Yeah, the defense is really, really big difference maker. Now we got our last game Monday night. Commanders versus Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
As a Chargers fan, this hurt. I got the Chiefs. They look amazing. I got right my fantasy team though, so that's good. But
Chiefs, I got the Chiefs. Commanders, I don't know what's going on with the Commanders.
Yeah, I mean
Jaden Daniels looking like
JD5 out. They're not winning the game with Mariota.
It's not even close.
Yeah,
Jaden Daniels looking like CJ Stroud though, if we being honest.
But I'll see on JD5, bro. Don't disrespect my quarterback like that.
Come on, bro. I'm just saying the drop off. Like Jaden Daniels kind of took.
He hasn't been healthy.
Usually they have.
You can't compare him to CJ. CJ Stroud had a full healthy year last year, and he has Nico Collins.
But CJ Stroud had a subpar year last year. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think JD5 has really been that bad though.
CJ Stroud had a great first year, but then his second year was like so average. That's the only like comparison I'm trying to make.
I could see it.
Like
JD5's had the injuries.
Even with Jaden Daniels,
like he's had a lot of setbacks this season. Debo and Terry's been out. I see what you mean though. Like it's a little bit of a slump, but I think JD5 should be all right.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna take the Chiefs for sure. That might get bad. That might get bad for him.
I'll take that. That'll be is Daniels playing?
Nah,
or is it Mariota?
It's Mariota. That's why I said the Chiefs so quickly.
Bro, it might be like 40-0, bro. Like Chiefs. Where's the game? Is it in Arrowhead or is it in Washington?
It's in Arrowhead.
It's
in
Arrowhead too. Oh man.
Bro, Taylor Swift gonna be there. Like that game gonna be bad.
All right. That's all the games, right?
Picks. Now we gonna get into some fantasy content. You feel me?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna do a little would you rather. Mylan got some would you rather.
Yeah. So we got a fantasy football would you rather Travis Hunter edition. Travis Hunter just had his breakout game last week, so I feel like his value is a little bit all in our league. He was just traded for 100 fabs, so like his value a little bit all over the place. I don't know how y'all feel about that trade. I feel like I don't know. I kind of understood the trade.
I don't think it was a crazy trade. I feel like people underestimate the value of fab, bro. Like a lot of people like just blow it all at the beginning of the year, and then like once like injuries start to happen. And everyone else is picking up the players that they want. They like, damn, man. I wish I had some fab.
You feel me? 20 fab.
I be trying to pick people up on the way. There's no point in checking the waiver. What's your fab is 0.
Like he is nothing to do. I just gotta pray. Nobody pick up who I want. But Travis Hunter edition. So first name, would you rather this is rest of the season. Would you rather have Travis Hunter or Josh Downs rest of the season?
Like in fantasy?
Yeah, in fantasy.
The rest of season.
I'm gonna take Travis.
BTJ injury. What's the update on the BTJ injury?
I think after the bye he should be back.
I'm gonna take.
What's their bye?
It's this week.
Oh, they got bye this week.
Yeah, but I mean, just the way BTJ has looked, can you even? I don't think regardless if BTJ plays or not, I don't think that affects Hunter value too much.
I'm taking Josh Downs. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll take Travis just because of all the weapons that they have on that Colts team. I mean, Tyler Warren, Jonathan Taylor, obviously Michael Pittman. It's just a lot of weapons on there where Travis is really just him, ETN, BTJ. That's really the only people I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Travis just because you know what you're gonna get out of Josh Downs. You know, like he's solid, and it's also like you said, it's a lot of weapons. Travis, like it's just he could be scratching the surface.
I feel like Travis has like a higher ceiling. Josh Downs has a lot safer floor. My reason for picking Josh Downs is just like the Colts offense is looking a lot better. T-Law looks terrible. I don't like Trevor Lawrence as a quarterback. So I would rather I'd rather just have the player in the better offense with this situation when there's no, like, it's not really clear who's the better producer, you feel me?
Jay? You said Downs?
Yeah. I'll take Downs. Yeah. I feel like Travis, like they haven't really been utilizing Travis the way you would think they would have used him. It's like they're slowly starting to like Travis is open. Like, oh, maybe we can get Travis the ball. That's what it seems like. Because I feel like they were not paying him no mind at all in the beginning.
I feel like, also at the same time, in fantasy, it depends on your situation too. Like, if you're a team that's struggling, I feel like you might need like a safer player like Downs versus if you trying to prepare for the playoffs. Because by playoff time, Trav could be like, you know how rookies, like once they get towards the end of the season, that's when rookies really pop off. That's why I'm more so saying Travis. But the next player, I mean, I assume since y'all said Josh Downs, the next player is Michael Pittman. So if y'all are saying Josh Downs, I assume y'all would say Pittman too.
Yeah, I'm taking Pittman.
Yeah. I would take Pittman. I like Pittman over Downs. All right, Travis Hunter or Jordan Addison.
Well, I'm taking Addison. With that recent game, bro.
Addison been killing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Addison. I'm so mad. I'm panicked.
Been like that for a while.
Panic sold him for Matthew Stafford, dude. I'm so upset, bro. I panic sold him for Matthew Stafford because I had Kyler Murray, bro. Like, oh my god.
Except for that was so fan. Like, I'm talking about as soon as I see the alert popping on my phone, like something.
Hey, just go ahead, send them back. Go ahead, send them back, though.
Right. We got Travis Hunter or Devontae Smith, Smitty.
Dang, you had this prepared before the breakouts, didn't you?
Yeah.
You had to prepare.
Smitty went off though, but still, Smitty been kind of bad this year outside of last game.
I still think Smitty was a little more consistent. Was a little more consistent than Trav before the breakout, though. So I'm still gonna take Smitty.
Yeah. I'll take Smitty.
All right. Travis Hunter or Xavier Worthy rest of the season.
Xavier Worthy.
I'm taking Trav.
Take Trav.
Really?
I'm taking Trav. I don't like, especially as a Rashee Rice owner and super believer, bro. Like I held on to Rashee Rice. The amount of trade offers I got for that dude, like absolutely insane. I held on to him strong, and I knew he's gonna come back strong.
It's too many mouths to feed in Kansas City.
Yeah, they got Kelsey. Yeah, I feel like Rashee has so much target volume. I feel like Worthy is now like with Rice back as a boom bust receiver. I mean, kind of the same as Trav. They're both kind of boom bust. I actually got to think about this. I said Trav a little too fast.
Stick with your answer.
Yeah,
I'm taking Trav.
Travis
gonna have way more opportunity in his offense than Worthy will have.
Worthy though, I feel like Worthy's touches, like they're gonna go down, but Worthy will still get a decent amount of touches.
Yeah, Worthy's still like schemed up for like certain plays, like screens and running plays and stuff like that. So that's like a little. But I feel like for upside, I'm probably gonna take Trav still. I'm probably gonna take Trav.
All right. got a few more names. So Travis Hunter or rest of the season DJ Moore. And DJ
Travis
Moore
I'm
been
taking
kind of
Travis.
bronze this year.
I don't know what DJ Moore out there
Yeah,
doing.
DJ Moore been terrible.
All right, Travis Hunter or
I faded the mess out of this year.
Travis Hunter or Quinn
I'll take-
Johnson. Rest of the season.
Quentin
QJ.
Johnson.
Give me QJ.
DJ.
I like the touchdown. I like the big.
They're
play.
in. Yeah, if I'm taking Downs over him, I'm definitely taking QJ.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like taking everybody over. I probably should have did someone else, huh? So I got
No, who niggas got Travis Hunter?
Travis Hunter or Tedderall McMillan. Rest of the season.
Travis.
That's a good one.
I'm taking Ted.
I got Ted on my team, so I gotta say Ted.
Ted has been sneaky.
I got faith in the late
season.
season.
It's not even sneaky. He's in real life ass. Like it's not even sneaky.
He's just out there getting cardio. But I still have faith. Like Ted still like.
Get the chance.
I think it just comes down to quarterback play at that point. So I'll take Bright or I'll take Ted.
Hey, before the season in my dynasty, I picked up Ted for like some first round picks and some other shit. And then I got I flipped him some first round picks and Kyler Murray, and I somehow like ended up getting like Josh Allen. And that's looking like it's a super flex league too. So it's two QBs. So like quarterback is extremely valuable. And that's looking like at first I was a little worried. I was like, dang, Ted might like go off. But Josh Allen moves looking smooth. I'm not gonna lie.
Like Ted been chilling. So we all agreed on Ted or Travis.
Yeah, I'll take Ted.
Yeah.
Our last one is Travis or DK Metcalf.
I got DK, bro. I feel like y'all kind of bashing DK. Like DK got.
I've never liked DK as a fantasy asset.
DK with a passion, bro.
DK got good numbers though.
I've never liked DK as a fantasy asset, bro. I fade him every year. He's never consistent. Like touchdown, like them random touchdowns he's getting is saving his fantasy season. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean that's what like it's not random though. It's not random though because that's what DK does. Is specialize in touchdowns. You really can't
but then he'll have like two catches that whole game, bro. Like I can't get behind that as like a fan. Like I want more volume.
You think for the rest of the season Travis will be more consistent than DK? Because you talk about having one good game, having one bag, and Travis is like he may have 24 this week, then 2 points next week.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take DK.
That's what I'm saying, Travis.
I'm gonna take DK.
I think I'm rather just take the rookie in this situation because DK is like already a vet. He's established what he's going to do, and he's just established like he's not going to be consistent. Trav still has the potential to kind of rise as a player.
Way better QB situation.
Wait, who you chose, RJ?
I'm taking DK. Like, I don't even think that's like.
It's not.
I'm not even a big fan of DK, but it's just better quarterback situation, and they actually try to get him the ball. Like, I feel like where Travis right now is like, I feel like he's in that Tank Dell realm where Tank Dell was at. Like,
I mean, Tank Dell was cooking
last year. Nah, I'm talking about
Brad or Calvin Austin.
All right.
Let me throw my bet out there for this thing. All the fans, all the people watching shit. Anybody watching, bro. Bet that Jetta's anytime touchdown tomorrow. That shit is green.
That's a gimme.
He ain't scoring about 5 games, 6 games. It's time, bro. It's time. Jetta's going 5 weeks for a touchdown. That's not even heard of. You know how those LSU receivers get to. He probably in the locker room screaming and shit.
Yeah, my pick is Vlad McConkey. Over 56 and a half yards tomorrow. I said earlier it's gonna be a high scoring game, so 50 yards. Vlad the past few weeks has looked real solid.
That's a trap.
To getting 10 targets a game, like I think Vlad is gonna be over 56 yards.
I got my QB1, Justin Herbert, 2+ passing touchdowns.
2+?
He's getting
hey, hold on. Disclaimer right now. This is not financial advice. We just giving what we think is our best picks.
Well, you don't think Herbert gonna get 2 passing touchdowns?
2+?
He probably will, but like that's not something like when I'm betting on passing touchdowns, it's normally like over 1.5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I usually do like the 2+. It's probably gonna be the same line, but yeah, over 1.5 passing touchdowns, 2+, either or. But he's getting at least 2 passing touchdowns this game. Monty Vidal's not gonna have a good game against the Vikings.
I'm gonna be honest, my prediction kind of crazy. I'm going Carson Wentz over 220 yards. I think he's gonna have to like throw that ball.
Y'all tripping. Y'all out here tripping.
I'm not mad at it though.
Like,
because Wentz, a lot of the games I
220.
watch with the Vikings, they get behind, and Wentz just is throwing a whole bunch of
That's
passes.
220. I'm gonna say over 220.
I just know I've been on niggas like Joe Burrow to get 220. He ain't get shit like that. Like they be looking
You'd be
easy.
surprised though. You'd be surprised. Be the most randomest quarterbacks that. I remember one game I bet under Gardner Minshew was playing. I bet like under 270. I look back at my prize, he had about 350.
I feel like it's still gonna be a throwing the ball last game though.
Let me see what he had last game. I'm saying
He should. I
So
wouldn't
he
be
gonna have
surprised
someone.
against that.
he had 313 against Philly.
Hey, Mylan, that Ant tape looking good. Ant got 41.
We playing.
Hey, let me go ahead and lock that in.
We playing.
You playing the Nuggets, I think.
Damn, Nuggets.
No, they playing the Blazers.
Yeah, nobody give a fuck about that weak ass
The
41.
Blazers got some defenders though.
No, don't do that. Don't start amping the Blazers on the street.
Tamani Kamara,
Bro,
Denny Audia, Drew Holiday.
Blazers are not like that.
Come on. That's one of my sleep. Hey, next podcast we should do like our sleeper players or sleeper teams. But the Blazers one of my sleeper teams this year. They got the good young pieces.
Sleep, nigga, bro. Good night, bro. Ain't nobody looking at that Portland.
Bro, y'all sleep, bro. It's cool. It's cool. Stay sleep.
Sleep.
Stay sleep.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep on them niggas.
I'm not saying they finna win a chip. They might sneak into the play-in.
No.
They might
In the West?
Yeah, in the West. They sneak.
Nah,
Hell no.
not in the West.
Versus the Kings?
Bro, the
The
Kings
Blazers gonna do the same versus
Booty
the Kings.
Vines. Who do the Kings have?
No, I'm trying to understand. Like, that's how bad. I think that's how bad the
Kings
Blazers is,
killed.
bro. In a 7-game series, Kings versus Blazers.
I'm taking a
7 games, bro.
My playoff time,
That's the
Dame will be
series.
back too.
6 though.
Wait, Mylan, what was your bet again?
Lad over 56.5 yards.
Nigga, Scoop want to turn into Prime Westbrook. Some shit.
I think for the Blazers, Shaden Sharp is gonna take a big jump, and you still got Denny Avdia.
Denny
like
look.
Mini Brian.
I'm not.
Wait, and RJ, what was yours?
I had Justin Jefferson anytime touchdown.
Okay, that's right. But you know that pretty much wraps up all the topics, though. You feel me? Good talk.
Episode 1.
Definitely went way longer than I thought it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? I already knew it was going to get heated at some points, and we was going to start talking. Right, yeah.
65.
Yeah.
Make sure you got
But I feel like this is a good first episode, though.
Sure, yeah. Appreciate people who tuned in and watched. Like I said, we're gonna try and put out maybe 1 to 2 episodes per week. And the NBA season just started, so it's gonna be a lot of basketball content we're gonna be pushing out. A lot of NFL content. So yeah, just tune in.
So then we will be consistent with it too, man. So